Guys, let me quickly record I'll quickly record a market outlook video right now. So quickly looking at gold, this is the daily time frame, right? You can see gold sitting at 1995. I'm sorry, 1795, right? We do have 1800 level, which is not too far away. Price maybe pierce that 1800, maybe push into that leave a week. That'd be nice to see that return off of a round number. Was currently sitting at 1795, right? We do have this supply zone here. If you can look at this consolidation, you can see this line on market box. What this line is marking out is previous level of support where prices were having a hard time closing above, and then when it closed above, pulled down back below it and then melted to the downside. So I'm looking at this as consolidation, false breakout, and then the real breakout to the downside, and now price is revisiting that level. Now, if you look at the daily time frame over here, you just see when we had this rally from 1730, price was having a hard time breaking above what level, right? 1770, 1778. We had a push there, boom, failed, push to the downside, A wick came through there, and then we had final close above yesterday, right? Now, in order for price to maintain its bullish momentum, it has to keep breaking and closing above this level. We have this level here, level of previous support here as well. Price is currently above that, but is in this consolidation rate. So we're not bothered until we start to see price maybe break above this level here. So also this level here is important, 1805. But I don't want to put many lines on the chart. Only the ones we need for the meantime. So what I'm kind of looking at is if price is going to start to make rejections here, right? And maybe we'll see that roll over into this previous level of, resistance. Broken resistance becomes support and whatnot. And all these psychological levels, I like using psychological levels, especially for gold, because there's no other reasonable way to trade it. Now, again, looking at this level we marked here, we do know that this is the level where all the manipulation occurred, all the trapped sellers, right? So it's logical to see price come back into this level. Why? So that the people that, this is how it kind of works. When we see price trying to fall to the downside, right? And we see people get trapped. So those were orders. Orders were filled. Short orders were filled. And then they were run. And now those orders need to come back. Those orders need to come back and be mitigated or closed out. So let's say they try to sell, let's say market maker, quote unquote. Market maker came in here, sold, forcing other people to sell, forcing other people's hands, right? Came in here again, forced other people's hands to sell, right? So what we need to start seeing is we need to see price roll over into this zone to close out maybe whatever positions they had, right, at break even, and then this zone to close out whatever short positions they had at break even, or they could drive price lower, and hold. So it's kind of the logic. So seeing as we had other manipulation here, all the liquidity, the upside bridged, we have this consolidation area. If price does reject, then I'll be looking at here for 31, here for 32, and that's us looking at an average of. Now we are looking at an average of how many pips? Let me calculate that real quick. You might not be able to see this, but this is about 150 pips. The target 2, target 1 is about 180, and that's gold. I don't want to go to lower time frames just because there's no market structure. I want to kind of keep this short and precise, showing you what's really important, right? Daily time frame tells a story that you can clearly see. we do have these levels here. Let me just show you a bit. We do have these levels here, this equal highs or this support level 1830 at 1830, right? So price could be seeking to come to that level to retest it. So whenever we see equal highs, equal lows, support, resistance, we know that okay, that's a good level because price has visited that level before. So if price is making its way up, then we'll be looking for 1830 as a target. In the meantime, let's see how price will respond at 1795. If we're going to get that rollover, or if we're just going to get trade up continuation. GBPUSD. What's up with GBPUSD? Okay, looking at GBPUSD daily time frame, right? We can already see this level. So I already know most likely than not, price is going to want to continue to the upside. But let's see how this candle plays out, right? We have the bullish candle, bearish candle, bullish candle, right? And then this bearish candle that structure. So we do have kind of a supply zone in here as well, a bit of consolidation in here. We're trying to see how price reacts to that. We've had the trap, the consolidation where people try to go short, false breakout to the upside, or the breakout to the upside rather, as we can see. The first day, boom. Let's see how the second day is going to close. We still have 10 hours on this daily candle. Going into the 4 hour. I just highlighted some levels, right? You can see that 4 hour order block there. You can see all the consolidation that happened, right? This is what I like to use the most. Is what I like looking at the most is the consolidation. Because whenever I see the consolidation, I know that orders were accumulated at that level because definitely people were trying to either go long. Most likely they were trying to go long because this market crashed the downside. And if you look to the left, you can see we have like a support level, right? You can see we have like a support level. Let me just drag it across. Then I'll delete it so that you can see that we have a support level. So you can see this push to the upside. This is the 4 hour time frame. So this rejection, let me leave this on here for a while. Let me just show you guys something. This right here, I'm going to put on text. Sorry about that. This rejection right here, to the upside, is inducing people to buy. And most people don't even get in from the lows. They try to get in maybe after this big bullish candle here. So whatever, people are trapped, right? That's the first. Buyers are trapped. The move to the upside and then crashing into the downside. Again, price has to come back, mitigate those long orders, right? To take them out and break even or whatever. And possibly continue to the upside, right? This could possibly continue all the way to the upside. But what I'm looking at right here is this consolidation. Let's see what we get. We have this other block. Let's see what we get. We could get a trade to the downside, or this could fail and continue to the upside. It's quite as simple as that. Taking a closer look. You can see where we're trying to go short from this zone, right? This is where I marked out. And we did go short. We did get some considerable amount of pips. We got over 100 pips downside on GU, but we did not get the full rollover, right? Now, let's see if we're going to get rollover. You can see again all of this accumulation here, the distribution to the upside. Let's see what happens, right? First trade around here, boom, took that. And now let's see if we're going to get another trade. So this is basically GBPUSD structure. When you start to look at structure from the higher time frame, start to look at all these consolidation areas, start to look at the other blocks or supply zones, demand zones. The kind of other blocks are typically are the ones that come with all of this consolidation. So Patience is very, very important in trading, as you can see. You can see as a lot of people that sell this market definitely getting stopped out. And we all know it's majority of the trades where you get stopped out that end up reversing. Let me show you something. If I'm to put on a risk reward tool, right? Where would my stop loss be? My stop loss would either be above here, which is in a safe place, but this is 94 pips. Most people would want to put that around maybe here. Or those who are trading retail who don't know about other blocks yet will want to trade it like this, right? Maybe 40 pips or 30 pips or something. But regardless of how you do it, right? And let's say you're looking for a new leg to the downside, or maybe even into this support level here. You know, price pushes in your favor, bam, 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 pulls. You think, okay, it's going to continue to roll over to the downside and continues to push up, blast through your stop loss. Again, we know that the majority of the trades where we get stopped out. This, let me show you from the 1 hour time frame. I think it will look more convincing from the hourly time frame than from this 4 hour time frame. From the 4 hour time frame, it looks like, and this is just going off basics, right? Yeah. So let's say we didn't get our final target, like we didn't get to here, bam, 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 bam. Upside, anybody who's holding at break even, because that's what most people like to do. All right, most people like to hold at break even. But anybody who's holding at break even stopped out. Anybody who didn't take profits stopped out and now coming up. All right. So that's typically how it works. You might be wrong about the direction of the market in general, meaning price might not roll over or fulfill your expectations, but you can still make money. This is about 70 pips just at this level. 70 pips just at this level. So 70 pips can definitely be able to help you do something, despite the fact that you're wrong about the overall direction. And you might not be wrong about the overall direction, because I'm saying this again, the market likes to stop everybody out and then roll over in that direction most of the time. Everybody has taken trades that are like that, where you get stopped out and then you get roll over to the downside. So let's say these are targets, 155, 1.355, and let me drag this across, right? This is a typical example of SL hit, and we could then see that roll over, because whenever the SL is hit, then we know, okay, that's liquidity taken, right? So let's see what happens with GU. Let's see if we get a rollover or if we just get straight up continuation to the upside. Either way, guys updated. Keep on going. All right. So this is the market outlook for today. Let me go back to the 4 hour time frame real quick. This is 8 a.m. right now, so we have London open. So that's why you're seeing this volume coming in. Boom, pushing price into that level. I like when it pushes price violently into all these other blocks. You might start to get some rejection there. You can get some scalp trades, 10 pips, 20 pips, 5 pips, whatever. Some people trade like that, come into the other block, scalp. So just say limit order, scalp, 10 pips. Imagine when you do that on GUGJ. Yeah, you could get some pips, even 5 pips, something with this. So I'll just end this video here. I don't want to make it too bulky. And I'll see you guys probably with a trade recap. Hopefully with a trade recap. If we do get a trade on GBPUSD on gold, I'll definitely do a trade recap with that. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Good luck and good trading.